Hey, welcome back. This week you're going to be writing me a letter. And this is actually, it's a different kind of assignment. We're going to be doing this once a month. And you have an opportunity to respond to a letter that I'm going to write to you. So you're going to find in your mailbox a letter from me. And in there's going to be various questions, different topics that I bring up, maybe something that I ask you to research or look up. So you're going to have to read that really carefully. And I suggest that you use a highlighter to highlight the questions because you are going to be graded on if you actually answered what I'm asking you, right? So I would just read that carefully. And then you are going to get a piece of paper. You can either type it or you can handwrite it. Either way is fine for me, but I need to be able to read it, and you are being graded on how neat it is. So obviously typing it might be a better option if handwriting is not your strongest point, but I'm fine with either way. So you're going to be writing me a letter. It needs to have a few things. It needs to have the date. So every letter has the date at the top right corner of the paper. And it needs to have Dear Mrs. Silvaris, right? That's me. So Dear Mrs. Silvaris, comma, and then you're going to skip to the next line and you should have an indent. I like to use 2 fingers to kind of space out how much, my indent should be. So you're going to indent the first line, and you're going to do this for every paragraph throughout your letter. So your letter shouldn't just be like one big blob. It should be different paragraphs as you move from one topic to the next. And each of those should have an indent at the front. So about 2 fingers worth of space as you start that first sentence. So then you're just going to start out, right? You're going to be answering my questions. You're going to be giving me the information that I'm asking you for. You're welcome to talk about anything else that you'd like to. So if you did something fun over the weekend, if you have something coming up, if you're worried about something, if we did something fun in class that you enjoyed, it's kind of a way for you to write me something, right? So you can add anything extra that you'd like. I'm also going to be, so you're going to have all your paragraphs, and then at the end, you have to have your closing. So you can use really any closing you want. Sincerely, kindly, your student, with care, see you soon, anything like that you want. So put that at the bottom right with a comma, and then on the next line, you're going to put your name, okay? So maybe sincerely, Mike, or with care from your student, Samuel, whatever you want to put. But you should have some sort of closing at the end. Okay, so that's as far as format, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Second, I am looking for spelling, grammar, capitalization, and punctuation. You have a full week to do this. So my recommendation is that you read it on Monday, start brainstorming what you're going to do. Tuesday, you write it. And then you have Wednesday and Thursday for you to reread, to proofread. Because even the best of writers who write novels and newspapers and all of these, they have somebody that edits that for them, right? They have someone who reads it over. So you're more than welcome to have somebody else read your letter and kind of give you suggestions. Now, who should be writing this, mom or you? You, right? So please make sure that if you have someone helping you, that's what they're just helping you, right? They're giving you suggestions, but they shouldn't be writing it for you. So just be careful with that. Also, it's kind of good to have someone else look it over because sometimes, our brain is amazing. We can make a mistake and our brain just doesn't pick up on it. Sometimes we make a spelling error or we're missing a word, but since our brain knows what we're trying to say, it doesn't even pick up on that mistake. So sometimes it is good to have a second set of eyes looking at it. But if you don't have that opportunity, just read it carefully for yourself and make any of those corrections, okay? And then let's see if there's anything else I'm missing here. So spelling, grammar, you answered all the questions. So if you don't answer some of the questions, then you're going to lose points for that. So make sure you have every point that I'm asking you in the letter to write about. You need to make sure that you have that. And also you using nice, vibrant, lively words, right? So when I read your letter, it should make me interested. I should be like, wow, they really put an effort for this. If your letter is kind of lacking in, fun words, if it kind of looks like you threw it together in 5 seconds and wrote it, that's not going to be the best for your grade. So it's important that you actually use the vocabulary words that you know. Put in there fun words to make it, more interesting to read. Okay. I will be giving you a rubric so that you can see exactly what you need to have in there. All right. As always, if you have any questions, please come in and speak to me in class. Feel free to send me an email and I will do my best to help you out. All right. Good luck.